Now, I want to start off this video by saying there is no such thing as a main build in this game. If it were to be so, then your ass would have just only one build, but man, so unfortunate for your ass, which is why you clicked on the video, that's not the case. Now, there are three types of builds in this game. You have your park build, you have your rec center build, and now you have counter builds. Now, everybody is going to make multiple builds for multiple different things. You can even make a have fun build, but I'm specifically talking about builds that you're going to be spending money on specifically. Now, having fun builds, you probably will make like a build or whatever and use like the VC that you built up, like winning over like park games, rec games, starting 5 micro, etc. Then you'll make like a have fun build that you may have started off with like 20k VC or something. But I want to talk about counter builds. Now, if you see here the definition of counter, it says a counter move is an action that someone takes in response to an action by another person or group. Now, what does this mean? Let's say, okay, I want to say a center build, for example. Let's say you done made a shooting center build with small wingspan and less weight so you can have like good enough speed. But you're going up against somebody that has like a shack build that is just drop stepping you to death. Now, when you first made that stupid ass build of yours, you thought to yourself, I don't think nobody's going to be drop stepping me that badly. Drop stepping is dead, post scoring is dead, so I don't see how anybody's going to be post scoring me. Now, and you are correct, but it only takes one person to make you see a whole different perspective of that. Now, if you are matching up against somebody with a shack build and you don't have like, if you have like 70 something interior defense, and if you're getting drop step to death, you are going to head back into that builder and you're telling yourself, man, I'm going to get like 90 plus this and that so I can get Hall of Fame this, so I can be able to get legend this and that. And plus, you're looking at these count breakers and stuff like that. You're looking at these max plus 1 badges. Now, when I first got 2K25, them max plus 1 badges, they got my ass, all right? They got my ass, okay? Now, you're going back into the building. You're telling yourself, man, I'm going to make sure that nobody else is going to drop step me again. So you're going to be putting your interior defense on 95, going to be putting your strength up over 90, 92 something plus, or whatever the case may be. And then you finally make that build, get it to 99 overall, start grinding the badges, and then you get matched up with a guy that is shooting lights out in your face, shooting all types of fadeaways and stuff, and you can't do anything because you decided to make a build with all this interior defense and weight and strength and stuff like that, to the point where you forgot that you needed perimeter defense. Now, this is where 2K gets your ass, all right? These are called counter builds. Have you ever hopped on the game and just, told yourself, why do I have all these builds? Why is the builder so limited? You want to know why the builder is so limited? Because just like I said, you done added all this interior defense and now this guy is shooting lights out. You don't even have no perimeter defense. You're challenger. You don't even have challenger. And you have no challenger badge versus somebody that has like Hall of Fame legend Deadeye. And you can't do anything about it. You can't do nothing about that. All right? And you didn't even have enough skill rating attribute points to be able to increase your perimeter defense. You had to increase up all that interior defense because you told yourself that I'm not going to let nobody drop step me like nan time again. All right? And this goes for point guards. All right? Point guards. that be having all this dribble moves or high stealing ability. Like the reason, all right, so you're like, man, I'm breaking all my shots, and the center on the other team, they just grabbing a rebound every time. And this is another reason why point guards get mad at centers, because they can't get a rebound. So the center on the other team is grabbing all these boards, and he's throwing all these break starter passes. This is why people are coming out here with like 85 plus, 90 plus steal rating to just spam passing lane steals. You guys seen this season 1. Okay, don't nobody got to tell y'all. You guys seen in season 1 how bad the passing lane steals was, right? People are coming out here with high stealing ability because they're telling themselves, all right, I'm not going to let no other center get off fast break passes like that and try to ruin the game for us to the point where we can't even get back in the game. So I'm going to add all this stealing attribute to my build so I can spam passing lane steals, and to the point where when you got to play on ball defense, stealing the ball, having a high steal rating, you're just going to be spamming, and then you're going to be getting the other team in a bonus. You don't even have no on ball defense. All you know is how to spam. And now this dude is shooting in your face, this and that. Like the builder is limited, bro. Okay? The builder is limited. You can't just make one build. You gotta make a park build, all right? You gotta make a rec build, because when it comes to the rec and how the builder is made up, when you making a build to win, you gotta make a build that comes in terms of a matchup, as a matchup perspective. You gotta be guessing. It's a guessing game when it comes to like the builder. You got to be guessing all the aspects you need to not only guard your matchup, but try to guard off ball, or if you need to switch, or on ball screen situations or off ball screen situations, cutting backdoor cuts, or somebody trying to ISO. Every aspect that you need, or it could be offense or whatever the case may be. The last good builder we had was in 2K21 Next Gen. That build, bro, you could make whatever you want. You could have made whatever you want. You probably only needed like one. You probably only needed like only 1 or 2 builds for 2K21 Next Gen, but 2K21 Next Gen, it had so many errors, and everybody was coming out here with Zens and stuff like that. But listen, guys, if you have 4+ builds, man, then this video is for you. Now I know some people might be out there talking about some, oh man, you're broke, get your money up, get your bread up, stuff like that. Listen, guys, come on, bro, you serious right now? Even you don't like the game, bro. If you have 4+ builds, that's letting you know right there that you don't like this game, to the point where you are heading back into the builder making non-stop builds. For what reason? For what reason? Why are you making all these builds? Like I said, you really only need 2 types of builds. You only need a part build and a rec center build. But why do you need to keep creating all these builds? My nigga, why the fuck do you need 7+ builds to be able to have fun on a basketball game? Why do you need 7+ builds? You can only play on one build at a time, so I don't even know why you need all these builds. You're switching from build to build and build to build, and to the point where you got to make another build because you're getting bored of this build, or you're trying to make a counter build. Because when you go into a game and be like, oh, this guy's doing this, I can't stop this and that, and it's just frustrating, and you're just backing out of the game, heading back into the builder, and you're just telling yourself, all right, I'm not going to let a motherfucker like this do this to me, like, no more. I'm not going to let a guy, I'm not going to let a guy dribble over me. I'm not going to let a guy speed boost over me. I'm not going to let a guy box me out no more. I'm going to put my weight at 290 pounds. I'm going to be just a big ass motherfucker with a long wingspan. I'm not going to let nobody box me out try to jump over me to get a rebound. I'm finna add 99 plus rebound, 96 plus rebound. I'm finna add all this shooting ability just so I can shoot. Why do guys even need all this high shooting ability anyways? All right, you are a guard, bro. You need to have some kind of passing ability. All right, you telling yourself, man, I'm not gonna let nobody try to get no contact on me ever again when I go up. So this is why I'm gonna put my driving dunk on this and that and my vertical on this and that, so I could get posterizer on this and that, so nobody won't be able to block my shot. Because you have a tendency, everybody on this game always has a tendency to drive right into 3 people in the paint and try to attempt the dumbest shit you could ever see, like on a video game. Everybody has that tendency. Now everybody wants to be Steph Curry in this game, all right? Steph Curry has ruined this game IRL and in the basketball game itself. Everybody wants to shoot. Everybody prioritizes shooting. Sometimes I even say myself when I'm even, playing with my team, I'm telling myself, man, this guy keeps taking all these dumbass 3-pointers, like running to the corner and trying to fade threes. This is not 2K22 anymore, bro. You might have seen a whole bunch of people in 2K22 or 2K23 running to the corner and just trying to green a shot, and most of the time they are going to make it if they know how to, if they've been practicing that shot. Now if you've been practicing that shot and you are confident in taking that, I mean, by all means go ahead and take it, but don't be taking that shot just because you see all these YouTubers out here taking that shot and then they're telling you also to take that shot also. I don't really think people, now it was a time where people were making YouTube builds. Now when it comes to 2K, in the 2K community, we've all made up these terms over the years, such as bump steals, YouTube builds, but I've made up my own term, and it's called counter builds, where you get frustrated in a game where somebody starts taking advantage of where you're lacking or where your build is a liability at. Let's say you can't defend and this and that, or you can't score because this guy is, taking advantage of this part of the game. And let's say you can't shoot, okay? Let's say you can't shoot, and you're in the player you going up against, your matchup knows you can't shoot. So now he gets to sit in the paint. He don't even have to guard you off the ball. He could just sit in the paint because he know your ass can't shoot, because he know as soon as you get the ball, he's just gonna either try to put up a dumbass layup or just either pass the ball back out. So now this guy could just sit in the paint, and now their team is getting mad at you because you got a build that can't shoot and you're becoming a liability. Like, they're driving into the paint, they can't even get a shot off because the other big man is in the paint, just clogging up in the paint, just trying to rim protect, and you can't do anything because your build can't shoot. So now you're going back into the builder and that you're adding all this shooting ability, asking all these questions in Facebook groups talking about is this 3-point rating, is this 75 3-point rating, is this 76, 77, 78? What 3-point rating do I need to shoot consistently? Well, listen, you can't shoot consistently in this game. This game is so random and the animations are random. I was looking at a video the other day where this guy was explaining about how people get kicked out of animations. Like, say you go up for a dunk, all right? So say you start a dunk animation and all of a sudden you just get kicked out of the animation and you just lose the ball mid-air and they just change your whole animation. Like, that makes no sense. But let me guys know what you think about my perspective of counter builds. Do you have 4+ builds, bro? Are you, steadily going into the builder telling yourself, I'm going to make sure this person never does this ever again to me, and then you just keep on lacking and just keep on being a liability to where you're just making all these non-stop builds? I seen one of All City Live TV videos where this guy, I think he showed me, he was showing us his transactions and stuff like this of all the 700k VC purchases he made. I'm like, bro, I get it if you spend like at least $300, but bro, you done bought the 700k VC package like over 5 times. You done spent like damn near over $1,000 on 700k VC packages, bro. Like, how many builds are you making, bro? Like, bro, you don't need 7+ builds to be able to enjoy the game, because you can only play on one build at a time. So it doesn't make any sense to try to spend all that money on multiple non-stop builds, bro. But anyway, man, I'm not gonna hold you guys up, bro. Let me guys know what you think of 2K25, man. Especially season 3 is going to be coming up in a little bit, sometime next month. But let me guys know what you think, man. Make sure you drop a like on the video, man, so we can push this video into the YouTube algorithm, so other people can be able to find this video and see this video as well, man. This could be helpful information, man, so you can get some insight and just stop trying to spend all this money in the game. Now, you could try to set a budget off the side of what, you know, how much of whatever you want to spend each week, but just getting frustrated to the point where you think the game is going to try to force you to make a new build. The game wants to make you think that your build is useless. They want to make you think that your build is a liability, that your build is always going to be lacking in somewhere, because again, the builder is limited, bro. Like, you can see when you start raising the attribution, you're looking on the side, it's going up, you know, 80 overall this, 86 overall that, 90 overall that. And most people are looking at the attributes and also the badges, and you're like, dang, man, I can't get this badge. I'm gonna let my driving dunk down a little bit. I only need about, I'm gonna lower my driving dunk down from 93 to 75. I mean, when you think about it, I only need 75 anyway, so I might as well do that. And you're just in the builder for about hours and hours, and then you finally drop money on that build, and then you realize to yourself that you don't fucked up. You don't realize that you done fucked up. Now you gotta head back into the builder again, and this is just a non-stop process after non-stop process, spending money after money, buying $5 this, spending $19 on this and that, spending $50 on this and that, spending $99 this, $150 this. I mean, bro, it's just non-stop purchasing in this game, and this is what 2K wants you to do. Why do you think they added legend badges in the game? Cap breakers, max +1. Now I told myself I wasn't going to be fooled by the legend badges in the game to try to make me spend more money on the game, but boy, did I tell you, them max +1 badges got my ass this year. Them max +1 badges got my ass this year. But like I said, man, make sure you guys drop a like on the video, man. Comment down below, man, of what you guys think about the new term that I'm making for this, in terms of 2K trying to get you like a psychological game, trying to get you to spend more money by making you think your build is useless. But anyway, man, that's it for this video, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, man. I want to thank you guys for staying tuned in this video, man. And that's it for the video, guys, man, and I'm out. Peace.